What's going on, guys? Welcome one, welcome all to the TJ Dillashaw versus Cory Sandhagen post-fight live show. UFC, they do it again, man. What can I ever say about UFC that's not good, man? Listen, people could say what they want about Uncle Dana and the UFC. I think they almost always get it right, man. I really enjoy their product. That being said, this was an awesome fight, and this was a card with a lot of very good fights on it. But obviously, we're going to talk about the main event of the evening: TJ Dillashaw, Cory Sandhagen. Man, we didn't know what to expect from TJ. He's been out the ring for a while. It's been 2 years since he got banned for doing some questionable stuff. But he was back, and a lot of us expected, a lot of us maybe expected the old TJ to be back. A lot of us maybe expected a better version. A lot of us probably expected a worse version. I mean, for me, I didn't know what we were going to see. I thought maybe 2 years out the game. I mean, look, I know you're sparring and training hard, but that's still 2 years out of the game. And that's difficult. That's difficult to come back from, So I just thought to myself, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to see the same guy here. That being said, I think we did kind of see the same guy. What I will say is I felt like his timing, if anything, may have been a bit off. I think his timing may have been a bit off. Either that or Cory Sandhagen is just that good. Now, I do think that it was a very close fight. I do agree with the decision that TJ Dillashaw won this thing. But I think the deciding factor in this fight, and, tell me if I'm wrong. I'm happy to hear what you guys have to say in the comments or in the chat. But I think the deciding factor in this fight was the experience and the confidence that stems from the experience, right? TJ Dillashaw, no matter what happened in this fight, man, just kept coming at Cory Sandhagen. Cory Sandhagen was showing TJ Dillashaw a lot of respect. He was very, at times, apprehensive, almost like hesitant, unsure, I felt, when he opened up and he remained, technical, not doing the flashy stuff like they were talking about on the broadcast. He did a fantastic job. But I just felt like, the difference in experience created a difference in confidence. And I just felt like throughout the fight, even despite the fact that Dillashaw's leg had been compromised, man, he just kept coming forward. He just kept coming forward, kept attacking. He'd get tagged. It would have no effect on his confidence. I mean, one thing you can't say about TJ Dillashaw is he lacks confidence. And the other thing you can't say is he's not durable. I mean, the guy took some shots in this fight. But again, maybe a more confident in his ability, Cory Sandhagen would have had a little bit more success. I mean, look, the time that he did step up real big, I mean, he stepped up a few times, but I don't feel like he stepped up the way, or as many times as TJ has. We saw him kind of fall apart, I think, in the Aljamain Sterling fight, But he knocked out Frankie Edgar, and he knocked out Marlon Moraes, but then kind of just fell apart in the Aljamain Sterling fight. So I mean, I feel like he's still trying to find himself at the top of the division, whereas TJ just seems like a guy who just knows he belongs at the top. You know what I mean? And he fights that way. And I felt like Cory Sandhagen was a little apprehensive in this fight, and I thought that costed him the fight. I really do. I think if he would have opened up a bit more and gone after it maybe a bit more, the results could have possibly been a little bit different. So, Knuckleheads, that's pretty much all I have, man. Looks like nobody's tuning in today because, this is not a huge fight by any means. We also didn't have much boxing going on. We had Joe Joyce, but we already did a video on that. He came away with a solid win. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, we're going to be doing these a lot more frequent. So, definitely tune in. If you haven't already, join the channel. Get your merch in the link below. FightersRep 10, it's coming August 13th. It's going to be incredible. Stay tuned. I look forward to sharing it with you guys and you guys being a part of it. We'll talk soon.